today's video I'm gonna showcase all Atlantis rods after the buff. So without wasting any time, let's get started. The first on our list is Abyssal Spectre Rod. And here are the stats. The only buff it got was the control and resilience. From 0.1 to 0 to control and 60 to 70% resilience. Here's how fast it cast with hasty and seaweed bait. For a 1 million rod, I know it's still not good. The next rod is Champion's Rod. And here are the stats. The buff it got was also control and resilience. From 0.15 to 0 to control and 5 to 25 resilience. And here's how fast it cast with hasty and seaweed bait. For some reason, it's not working. Anyways, let's go to the next rod. The next rod is Depth Seeker Rod. And here are the stats. Based on Fisch Wiki, it didn't get any buff. But for only 1 to 5k rod, I think it's good enough. The next rod is Poseidon Rod. And here are the stats. It didn't get any buff, but they fixed its passive ability. The passive buffs the fish's size from 70 to 150%, and gives King's Blessing mutation. And with hasty and seaweed bait, it can instacast. Also even without bait. The next rod is Tempest Rod. And here are the stats. The buff it got was lure speed and luck. From 15 to 60% lure speed and 70 to 120% luck. Though it doesn't have any passive, overall the stats is pretty good. But 1.85 million is still pretty expensive. Next rod is Zeus Rod. And here are the stats. The buff it got was lure speed and resilience. From 40 to 70% lure speed and 15 to 20% resilience. And I think the passive is still bugged. For 1.7 million rod, if this rod is working well, then you should buy it. And for the last rod, Kraken Rod. And here are the stats. It didn't get any buff, but they fixed its passive ability. The Tentacle Surge is now working. So now let's go to the best enchantments. The best enchantment for Abyssal Spectre Rod is Hasty. For Champion's Rod is also Hasty. For Depth Seeker Rod is Hasty or Divine. For Kraken Rod is Hasty or Quality. For Poseidon Rod is Hasty, Abyssal or Quantum. For Tempest Rod is Hasty. And for Zeus Rod is Hasty or Swift. And that's all guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to join my Discord for giveaways and Aurora.